Hey, how are you all doing? Oh, Jesus. We're off to a flying start as always. Welcome, everybody. As you can see, we don't have a certain person above us.
There we go.
But it sounds like Jerd's back, our fearless leader. So
I think I'm back.
Take it from here, Jerd. Go for it.
Welcome in episode 35 of Man Talk. How you doing, Facebook? How have you been? How was your weekend? Tim's not here this week. He's got a bad back. He's in bed. He didn't want to really do Man Talk. That's not a really good angle. So he's having a week off. He's going to go see some doctors, get some help, and hopefully we're back next week. So we wish you, Tim, but I'm sure you may be in chat. You may pop up.
I hope your back gets better, man.
That's it. We wish you a speedy recovery. Lloyd, how you doing, buddy? What's going on, mate?
I'm good. I'm back. He's
back.
Fingers crossed. The NBN holds out for the night.
All right.
Let's wait and see.
Right.
Let's wait and see.
You're relying on the NBN. That's a worry.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah. So I've been away for 2 weeks. What has happened? Been very busy with work. We did a big charity stream for autism on Friday night, and the wife and we have managed to raise over $2,000 for Amaze Foundation, which is to do with autism awareness, which has been great. So I've got to say a big thank you to everyone in all the communities, not only the people that come into our cafe that have supported, everyone in the Twitch community and YouTube, Facebook, all that jazz that have donated.
On behalf of Lloyd, I just want to say... You're the best. You're the best out there. You're the best out there.
Oh, you're the best.
Perfect. Yeah. One day I'll figure out how to get them to hear that sound too. But anyway, you guys are the best.
We're like,
You knew something was going on. They've learned just to go with.
I just can't wait till we have the show where we're all like in person and we can play these noises and all hear it together and not look at each other like, what is he doing?
I can't wait to get my stream deck on the big speakers. Oh, baby. Let me in an auditorium. Boom. I'll be Skrillex up in here.
I've got a feeling that because you stream so much, Jerd, what does your studio smell like? And what will it smell like after all of us being jammed in there?
Actually, I think I can take a guess first?
Okay, go.
Like? All right. Wet dog, because you always got the dog in there. All right, it's always licking himself.
She's finished tonight. Yeah. I can turn off the
wet dog.
Tonight.
And I reckon it's like crumbs of like harvest snaps, like especially like the round balls at the moment. Yeah, those ones. So, and then a little bit of shame and game sweat.
Yeah,
I reckon that's it.
Some brushed off man shake that's kind of on the floor, and
it looks like Scarface up in here. There's just man shake scattered everywhere, all over the stuff. Actually, my wife came out to the studio this afternoon and she goes, "Yeah, it smells like you out here." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Thank you."
Well, it's my space. It makes sense why it smells like me.
Yeah,
but not that my space.
That's it. What's going on, Betson? Do you want me to go to Ash first?
I'm currently playing Returnal. I was an idiot. I decided to start a run just before we started chatting. And for those that know, once you start, you can't stop. So I'm all kinds of fucked right now, and we'll see how I go.
It's the Pringles of video games. That game. Once you pop, you got to keep going. That's it. Ash, what have you been doing, mate?
I just got face wrecked. I might be there soon.
All right. Just like Betson, Betson's always on task.
You go, Ash.
He's not anything focused.
Anywho, yeah, no, this week has been a good week so far. I've really been focusing in on the basics of my weight loss journey because I had a bit of a gain last week, and I think I'm doing really well. I'm killing it with steps. Like if ladies and gentlemen on the chat tonight, can you give us a step update? How many steps are you up to? Because I'm up to 12,891.
See, I remember. Sorry, I remember when you first started your vlog. You were saying you were targeting. I don't know how many steps you were targeting. You were targeting maybe 5,000.
6,000.
Targeting 6,000. And now look at you, you're doing 12,000 like it's nothing. So like that's it's crazy.
It is legitimately nothing, and it's such a crazy experience because I was walking it today, like the walk that I do at work for my lunch half an hour break. I can't even talk tonight. Great night to be on a podcast, Ash. And
at least you're not playing video games while on the podcast.
I got to a point where I was just like, I remember when I first started, I was wrecked by this point, and here I am just like 15 minutes into my walk. I'm thinking I could go for another hour if I wanted to. So I had that little sort of reflection moment today. So, but otherwise, feeling good today. Weigh-in is on Wednesday, and I've actually just made an event that I'm going to be sharing in the Man Shakers page for the 30th of this month. Lock it in Sunday morning for all those in New South Wales, in the Sydney region, the western part of Sydney, if you will. We're going to have a Man Shakers walk. So we're all going to get together on a Sunday morning and do the Nepean River walk and get to know each other, meet each other in person because, hey, New South Wales has kicked COVID in the balls. So
unlike you two down here, you two.
You got 3 weeks to get your flights and accommodation sorted. Ryan, you can stay in my bed. I mean, house.
Yay! Only if we cuddle.
Ryan,
can you please stop playing the game? I sound like your mother.
Yes, so that'll be.
I'm about to die.
That'll be so that'll be in the Nepean region, Penrith area. So if you're within earshot of Penrith area, come on out the 30th. Sunday morning, you can see Ash, you can see me, and you can see all the people that we've been chatting to over the last few years on the group. So come on out for that; it'll be good fun, and we may even stop for I don't know, a coffee or something crazy afterwards. Or who knows?
Yeah, so basically I've just created the event. Jared and I locked in a date today that we're both free, and I'm going to be making more of an announcement on the Man Shakers Facebook page, so keep an eye out for that. And depending on what everyone wants to do, like I picked this walk because it's the closest walk to my house, but B, it's actually a really easy walk, and it has a pretty decent distance, and there's also like several places that you can get off if you're just too tired. You can just jump off, get a bus.
You're not in the middle of the bush somewhere. You're going to be stranded. Like there's worst case scenario, knock on someone's front door and go, "Hey, can I just lay on the lounge for a sec, please?" I'm just
you can call an Uber at any point. You can get an Uber, and
not this Uber. Don't call him.
At any point you can call Uber. He's not going to come help you, but he'll answer.
Not this guy. So
I think the walk, Andrew. I think the bridge walk. I think it's about 7 k's. I think. I don't know if that's the one we're planning on doing.
Hour and a half. So about let's say hour and a half. Fat guy pace. Yeah. So it's a decent walk, but there's also like lots of like cafes and that along the way. So if you get tired or if you need a drink or something,
you don't need to finish it. That's the thing. You just come out and hang out and have a chat, and we'll go for a stroll. Like it's supposed to be fun, not like a boot camp out there with us yelling at you, because we're not yelling at you. We're having fun.
Shane asked our partners and women. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone can come. That's the beauty of it. Anyone can come. It's not just limited to the men. Lady Shakers, you're welcome to come as well. Put a face to all the names that you see on Facebook, and as silly as it sounds, on Facebook, put a face to the name. But anyway, but like I have heard mention some people saying to me when I was first like talking about this on my channel, like, oh, we're going to do a barbecue and that. I wasn't planning on doing any sort of barbecue. I just, just a walk, like let's just get the walk done, see how one goes. And then who knows, it might be a more frequent thing, depending on the popularity. Because I'd love it to be more of a frequent thing.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm going to organize a golf day later in the year, probably in December I'm going to try and organize a golf charity day involved with the Manshake community. That'll be in December. So we're going to try and do a few more things to get people involved, and not just so we're just typing to each other on a keyboard or a phone, like, so we can actually interact and get to hang out a little bit. So, and we're trying to get a live Man Talk happening at some point when COVID's not going to screw us over with it, basically. Because at the moment, it's still a knife edge. Anything that we can, they shut down. Like Perth's got shut down, and they got 3 more cases, and so like we want to make sure it's something that's not going to get shut. So
sorry, I accidentally wrote June 30th, May 30th of this month, the Sunday.
May 30th. There you go. May 30th.
Yeah, May 30th. So
I can't believe it's May already.
May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day tomorrow.
Boom.
Star Wars Day tomorrow. I'm keen. My birthday next week too. So
I said that to my wife before, and she goes, "Great."
I said to my kids tonight. My kids were going to bed tonight, and he picked up his lightsaber off the floor. I said, "Link, you know what tomorrow is?" And he looked at me and went, "May the 4th be with you." I said, "Yes, it is." He's like, "Yes." I said, maybe you can wear some Star Wars shit to school." And my wife's like, "No, they've got to wear the full school uniform. They've got a photo on." And I'm like, "It's May Day. It's Star Wars Day. Come on." Anyway, I need a little pin.
You'll be pleased with me, Ash. I finally sat down and watched The Mandalorian. And speaking of which, look at those new posters on your wall there. They look
This is the way.
bloody flash, eh?
This is
Thanks,
the way.
bro. I wasn't a big fan of like the white space there. So looking at like all your guys' background, you got a lot of stuff in the background. So I just went out.
You guys got a lot of shit behind you.
Especially Ryan. And I decided to go out and get just a couple of posters. So I got the Mandalorian and the Child and Star Wars thing that has like every character of the first 6 movies.
Okay. Point of order, Timothy Punk in chat. Hey everyone, sorry I couldn't make it tonight. My back is too sore from carrying this complete cluster of a podcast the last year. I'll be back next year. You'll be back next year. Perfect. Okay, so we're looking for a 5th host until next year. So send your applications to delicatestone@gmail, timothypunksucks.com. There you go. Perfect. Send your correspondence there.
We will be reviewing your Twitter feed, and if you abuse like pretty much everyone like at least 6 times a day, you'll still be better than Tim. So,
huzzah!
Huzzah! But I want to give a shout out to Jesse. Just said that Jesse Cartwright, after the first week of the Man Shake, so official weigh-in today, he's lost 5.4 kilos.
Oh,
and he's saying it's mostly water weight. But like, bro, it's not all just water weight. That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, my man. That's fantastic. So if you want to show him a little bit of love, smash that like or the care emote if you still got the care emote.
Just smash the angry emote. Just smash any emote. Where's the angry emotes, chat? Get the angry emotes happening. You need to like the post and comment for your chance to win. At the moment, we have valid entries in the draw tonight. We have... Oh, I've got to refresh the bloody page. This is the first week we have been on time too, because I think a certain unnamed individual was making us late, and now that unnamed individual is not here tonight, so we seem to be on time. 45 people have entered. 45 people have entries so far.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's just time like the present.
All right, let's do it. Okay, stop it.
Let's go. Let's spin the
wheel.
wheel.
Let's go.
You have to be in it to win it. Got to be here.
To be here live and now. Kurt Andrew. Hi, y'all. Kurt.
With a double thumbs up. Kurt Andrew, if you're here, say a quick hello, and we're going to spin that wheel for you, my man.
That's it. Come on, Kurt. Get in. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we've kind of implemented a bit of a rule. You've got to be here to win. Like, I mean, you've got to stick around for it, So we wait for you to reply first. But if you guys have any questions tonight, throw it in the chat, in the comment. And
he's there. Woohoo. We're done it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's got the double thumbs up again.
He loves the double thumbs up. Respect the butthole. All right, here we go.
Yeah, give that butthole 2 thumbs up.
That's it. Let's go.
Jared, can I ask you a big favor?
No, I'm not. You want me to zoom in more? Done.
No, I want you to zoom out a little bit. I want to see the wheel for all its majesty.
Oh, all right. Majestic glory.
Yeah.
All right.
See, if I was really clever, I would have done a picture that would reveal itself as I didn't.
Yeah, it would have been good. All right, there you go. That's what you're getting. That's all you're getting.
All right, let's do this.
It looks much bigger on camera than it is in real life, much like something else's of Ash.
What do we got?
You missed a joke. What color? Red? Orange.
No, orange. The maintenance pack.
Maintenance pack.
Congratulations, 2 bags of shake and the man bars. So you win
Bang.
3 things all up. Congratulations. So I think Mr. Lloyd, are you back at it?
The details tonight.
Lloyd loves it.
Yeah.
Lloyd,
It's great having you
loves it.
back.
I got
Lloyd.
me notepad up.
Perfect. How's everyone in Facebook lands week been? What goals have you been kicking this week? Have we lost any weight? Let us know. Hit us up in the comments. Any questions you want to ask us, ask away. We are here. We're here for a good, we're here for a good time. So let us know anything you want to chat about. So we're more than happy to give some advice, share some stories, make fools of ourselves, whatever. So let us know. That's it. So what's happened? What have I been up to? I've been streaming like always. I stream every night, and nothing really terribly exciting this week. I got a new wheel and pedals and shifter for my computer. It's fantastic. I now drive trucks, and I have to learn how to drive a manual. It's just as hard on the computer as in real life.
Safe way to learn.
You haven't
Well,
driven a
actually, no. I
manual
learned to
before?
drive a manual in driving a courtesy bus. A manual courtesy bus full of drunks. That's how I learned to drive a manual, because we never owned a manual car. So I did go bowling. Thank you, Beezy. I did go bowling and smash my 9-year-old son. He never knew what hit him. I bowled a 172 after 5 years of not bowling a ball. My son bowled a paltry 94.
Did you have the bumpers up, Jared? You look
did
like
not.
a man that used the bumpers.
I did not. I bowled between my legs like that. That works perfect.
No,
No, so I bowled
Like,
172,
Ron
so that's pretty good.
was it Aziz Ansari from Parks and Rec? What do you
Yeah.
roll a perfect 300 like that? And then
Yeah.
Ron Swanson went and did the same. He's like, "You never saw me."
I love Ron Swanson. Can you guys please talk about sport?
Well, we actually had a question here before too.
Broncos had a win.
Yeah, they did. didn't
So
they?
did Arsenal. Oh my God. Is the world falling down? What is happening? Broncos and Arsenal had a win. Jesus. Go, Ash.
Sorry, we did have a question from Raymond Miller. Sorry, Nathan Raymond Miller. He asks, "Hey boys, any advice? I'm struggling and also a fussy eater. Me and my missus have tried a lot of different things. Nothing seems to work. I have my wedding in August. I'm not losing weight, sitting at about 128.8 at the moment." Ryan, you've been a bit uncharacteristically quiet. Do you want to have a crack at this one?
Oh, it's because I was a rude prick playing PlayStation for so long and I felt bad. This is going to make me sound like an absolute arsehole, but like,
I know what you're going to say, I reckon, Betson.
you're an adult. Why are you a picky eater?
Oh.
That's you know, I'm not gonna. That sounds like a horrible thing to say, but what do you mean by a picky eater? I mean, you just like the things you like? Because when I think picky eater, I think like a child that's like, no, I only eat nuggets. You know what I mean? So like, please provide some further clarification around that. If it's like I like what I like, that would be okay. But yeah, I don't know.
I was a
Okay.
picky eater for my
Let's
entire
take it
life.
easy on everyone here, because like we all have borderline eating disorders here. So
Well, we do.
calm
That's how we
down.
got here. But
Yeah,
yes.
that's the thing. Being a picky eater got me to 170 kilos. That's what being a picky eater got me to.
Yeah, me
I'm still a
too, by
picky eater. I
picking-
still
by
don't
picking
like
it up
what I
and
don't
putting it in
like.
my mouth. That's what I did.
I still don't
I-
eat Brussels sprouts and shit like that. I will tolerate broccoli, but I don't enjoy eating broccoli. But like, you know what I mean?
See, I don't deem that as a picky eater. That's just someone that doesn't eat greens.
I get my greens from my super
a picky eater
greens.
means like you only eat a very select number of food. Like I only eat 5 kinds of food.
Yeah, but the
Sandwiches.
general term, and I think we're getting past the actual question here, but the actual
Yeah.
term picky eater is more or less referred to people who don't eat healthy food. They're just like, oh,
Well, if
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
case, then
yeah.
that's going to
And
be a
I-
hurdle.
general term, like, you know. So, but what I'm going to ask Nathan, it may sound like a dumb question, but are you currently on the shake, or have you just stumbled by this this podcast by chance, or if you are on the shake, what is your dinners or what is your meals looking like? Because you got a wedding in August, mate, and that's like 3 months away. You could put a serious dent in that 128.8 kilos.
Yeah.
But you need to buckle down and figure out what's the most important thing to you. Is it eating the extra set of fries, or is it fitting into a tux and looking like an absolute hunk of spunk? You know, the difference is, you know, between you not and getting laid on your wedding night, you know.
I'm going to be honest. Like my wedding photos, I don't enjoy them because I was as big as I was, and I felt like I owed it. I feel like now I've felt like that in the past, but I feel like now I want to, on one of our anniversaries, get like remarried and do some photos, because my family deserved better photos of me at my wedding. My father, who's no longer here, deserved to see his son look better at his wedding. My wife deserved to have her husband look better at their wedding, and my kids deserve to look back at photos of our wedding and see a father that they're proud of rather than a guy that's 170 kilos. So I would say to you, don't regret having your wedding photos. Have that as a motivator for you. You want to be, you want to look your best for your wedding photos. And that's one of my regrets is that our wedding photos weren't how I wanted them because I was as big as I was. So.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing to Jane, because we've got our wedding photos like on big canvases in the lounge room and stuff like that. And I said, man, I'd really love to recreate these photos one day in the new improved bodies that we have nowadays. So,
yeah, I'm in a similar boat. Like I was about 15 kilos heavier from where I am now when I got married. But even then I got heavier post marriage. But yeah, no, I'm in the same boat as Jared. I would love to go redo them now. I look fucking mint in a suit, so I'm super keen to do it again. You know?
Yeah, we haven't. Ange and I haven't really fully tied the knot yet, but you know, like though we are engaged, have been for quite some time. But I will say this, my man. Like, I mean, please, like, I haven't seen you comment. Just let us know or contact us, and we're happy to, you know, give you the best tips and tricks that has helped us lose like all this weight together. Because, man, the thing that like I don't like healthy food. No, I don't think a lot of people do love healthy food. Like, I mean, let's face it, you know. But the thing that I really liked about the Manshake and the recipes on the Manshake page is that they're recipes that are designed for blokes that may be a bit of the old, typically fussy eater. So, like, you know, you can take pizza and turn it into something healthier by using chicken breast as a pizziola. I talk about all the time. Or you
what
can
was that again, Ash? What was the name of that thing?
Pizziola.
Perfect.
Yeah, and you can make all sorts of like healthy burgers. Like there's a guy who has lost, like Brad Bandicoot. He has his own YouTube channel. Check him out. But he has lost like a crazy amount of weight, like 40, 50 kilos or something like that, eating a burger every day for dinner. Like no word of a lie, eating a burger plus on the Manshake. So there is absolutely ways to lose weight, even if you are a fairly fussy eater. But you just got to find what works for you and make it healthier. Sorry, Ryan, keep going.
That's right. No, that's right. I was waiting for a beat. So you are like, in short, like, you know, because I saw a comment there about. I saw a comment there about salads making someone vomit. Right. That's a mind thing. Like, unless you literally have a complete, you know, allergic response to it, then you need to get it. Like, that is a hurdle you do have to get over. And I think it's something that you don't do it straight away. If you try to like substitute your entire diet with some sort of leafy green, you're probably going to hate it because it has to be that slow transition, right?
Yeah.
You know, an example, I know Jared's talked about them in the past, the broccoli chips, right? That's a cool way to sort of make that slow transition. They're literally. I
love the broccoli chips. I just still don't like fresh broccoli, but the broccoli chips are fantastic.
But I'm saying it's a little stepping stone. That's right. It's that stepping stone to like, well, if I substitute these things, or maybe you put a bit of sauce on it, maybe you put a bit of gravy on it, whatever it is, you make that transition to essentially trick your brain into enjoying it. Because your body will enjoy it because you'll eat it and you'll feel better. So you just got to get over that small hurdle. Because I was in the same boat. I ate like trash, and that's how I got to 140 something kilos, right? So we're now like for dinner I had a steak, but I also ate like 3 kilos of broccoli. Yeah. Not literally, but like I might as well have. You know what I mean? And like that's just come part of it. Now I'm like there are days now where I'll be like, my dinner I just want it to be a giant bowl of assorted vegetables.
Well, that being said, like the health and fitness industry, sorry, Joe, just real quick, they will have you believe that you need to eat salad and veggies to lose weight.
Hell no.
No, you don't. You just need to make a few changes to what you do eat and less like reduce your portions if you're a big eater like I am. Little tricks can also help you. Like I scull like a big pint glass of water before I have my dinner. Like quite literally, before I have my dinner, I scull a whole bunch of water. And I think Jared was going to get to it. Yeah, water is your friend. Yeah, it fills you up, and you can make changes, man. So I put a link to my channel in there, and I don't mean to do a shameless plug, but if you want to take a look at my earlier videos, like, dude, I love food, and it's there documented on YouTube. But I managed to do it without having to give up stuff that I love. So
to add to that, someone asked the question before of what pasta should you use? Whichever one you want, just eat less of it. Like that, that's simply what it comes down to. You could use those whatever what looks like leftover jellyfish that I've seen you eat, Ash. You know what I mean? Or there's
It's
or
made
you can
from
fresh
a
off the ocean.
vegetable.
yeah, or you can eat literal pasta and just eat either the whole meal variant or eat less of it. Like there is part of you should be substituting it for a healthier option, but it's all about moderation. It's all about portion control. That's pretty much where it's at. Now, I say that knowing full well that I broke that this weekend. I destroyed myself this weekend, but I needed it. So, like in terms of emotionally. So now it's got to get back away from that. You know what I mean?
All right. I'm going to get to Lloyd in a sec.
Sorry,
I'm
I
going to
cut
say
you off like 7 times, Lloyd.
no. I'm going to want to get Lloyd's opinion, being a cook and a chef and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But before we go there, I'm going to say to Raymond, I hated salad, I hated veg. When I switched over and started on Manshake and changed, my routine and everything, I treated salads and veggies as zero. Besides potato, that's another thing. But I treated salads and veggies as zero. So I used to fill up on those things, and I still do. What I would say, if you don't like salad, go get yourself, if you like steak or chicken, whatever your protein and preference is, go to Coles. Buy whatever bit of protein you want. Go to the little chiller section. Get a bag of Asian noodle salad. It comes with all the salad. You've got the crunchy noodles and you've got the sauce. Put that together in a bowl. It takes 3 seconds. Stir that up. Have half a bag of that. It's a big serve. Have half a bag, palm of your hand size protein. If you don't like that, then there's not much else I can do. But I've never met anyone that doesn't like that salad because the sauce is sweet and the crunch, and it's just a really good salad, and it's cheap, it's easy. It takes you 8 minutes to cook your steak. Done. Dinner, easy. It's quicker than going down to Macca's to get a burger. Like, really it is. So
we say that
Lloyd,
it's very difficult to get over that hurdle though.
Yeah.
Lloyd, what do you say about this being the chef
much
cook?
like what Ash was saying before, is you just need to find the healthy variant to the things that you like. See, like a pizziola, I find that tastes much like a chicken parma as well. Like you can put ham and Napoli and a little bit of bloody light cheese on it, put it in the griller, and it's fantastic. There's the man pie, the recipe on the Manshake man pie. Hide some veggies in it, mate. You don't even taste that there's veggies in it.
Hide your neighbour you don't like in it too. Have a man pie. Just hide the neighbour across the road. Just knock him off. Put him in the pie. Perfect.
It's
Sweeney Todd that bastard.
And it's like salads and veggies and that don't have to be boring too. Like you can add things to salads, fresh herbs, and like I add things like fried shallots and like add crunch and texture and things like that to it. So it's not just a boring old salad.
Yeah, I think the day of like steamed cabbage on the stove is gone. Like no one's doing that now.
You
like
don't need to do that shit. Like you don't need to be eating chicken and broccoli every bloody meal. Like you can add things. That's the beauty of the Manshake too, is you're cutting down the calories on those other 2 meals that you'd usually have like 500 or 600 calories on average for a breakfast and a lunch. You're cutting it in half by having a shake, which is only around 200. So you can add the extra little things to your meals to make them tasty and still be healthy.
And to add to that as well, and one thing that we will say constantly on this show, and we've said it 1,000 times, and we'll say it again: the shake isn't like a diet; it is part of a lifestyle change. Yeah. And with that comes the idea that you are going to get to a point where you're going to need to eat regular food again. So if you go super hard and you only eat like just chicken breast and salad because that's how you want to lose weight, well then I'm sorry, like you're going to have a very difficult time trying to jump into maintenance.
It's not real life.
It's not real life. So instill some of those habits now about portion control and making those right choices, but with reasonable approach. You know what I mean?
That being said, my dude, like, I mean, Ryan nailed it, like absolutely nailed it. You don't see people naturally out there, eating just nothing but chicken breast and broccoli. You don't, right?
Unless you're a bodybuilder, and then that's something else.
Exactly right. But like, I mean, I guess I'm a testament for it too. Like, I got this great big bucket of KFC behind here. That's not like because I just like, the bucket. I have KFC every single week and I still lost 55 kilos, bro. So it's just a matter of moderation, figuring out what works for you, enjoying it, and enjoy it. If you don't enjoy what you do, you can't stick to it for longer than a month before you get sick of it and say, fuck it, I'm done. That's it. It's all too hard.
Don't set yourself up to fail.
keep it simple. Keep your meals simple. Like it's not. You've only got to focus on one meal a day.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Get a plan. Look at, and I, I tell everyone about it. I haven't been doing it as much as I used to, but simplicity, routine will get you everywhere. Plan if you know you're having shanks and you plan out what snacks you're having. Ash has done a snack video. I've done 2 snack videos. You can check them out on both our YouTubes. Find out what snacks you're going to have for the week, sort them out, and do up a meal plan for the week. Why not? Like,
yeah,
I would say, look, I would happily have at the start. I had pretty much frozen meals the entire first few months because it was just easy, and I was one decision I didn't have to do, and I could focus on everything else. But have a couple of frozen meals a week. Do protein and salad a couple of times a week, and eat out one other time. Mix it up, but know what you're having and when you're having it. It's when you make those decisions on the way home from work going, what am I going to eat? Ah, shit, I'll just go here and eat whatever's there.
So I have a calendar on my fridge where my wife and I literally plan out our week's worth of dinners, and we even allow for cheat meal. Like we have the following, we're going to get steak, we're going to get chicken, we're going to get this, we're going to get that. All right, cool. We map it out by what we think, what the dates of what we purchased. I'm like, all right, well, that's got a little bit more on it. What if we sneak a treat meal on the Friday night? No, done. Cool. We allow for it. So that way, knowing like it's that kind of it is that reward structure. You're like, well, I've got 4 days till treat meal, and I can't wait because we've decided this week we're going to have fish and chips, and I'm going to go ham. Oh. However, I'm going to be real good until we get there.
Yeah.
Maybe leave yourself little reminders around your house as well. It's like wedding, 2 months, that kind of thing. And maybe take.
I thought you were going to be like the signs around the house, like be less fat. I'm like, yeah, thanks, son.
Put the fork down.
Yeah. Just a photo of Terry Crews in your fridge. You don't want this food. We're going to draw another winner while we're here. If you haven't already, like the post, comment below. We've got 58 people we've got in. 58 people. So 58 people are in the draw. It'll be here to win, and we're drawing it right now. There is no... Trock has not man shake left. I don't know about the lady shake. Sailor Hog. Let's go. Hog. Let's go.
If what's his comment? Is that let's poo?
No, let's go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's a bit blurry on my screen.
Nah, let's go. If he's Taylor, Jesus. Are you here, Taylor? Let's go. Taylor, let's spin that
1
wheel.
minute starting from now to comment.
Yes.
Does anybody else have any questions or anything? So it doesn't seem like we're just stacking on Raymond.
We love you, Raymond.
No, I think what Raymond says is, like, a lot of people are in that position because I know a lot of people have children on the way, have weddings coming up, have graduations or whatever coming up, and they've got these events coming up that they want to look good for. And it's good to have a signpost or a goalpost at the end, knowing that, like, Betson had pretty for PAX like last year, and he's going to be absolutely glorious and glamorous for PAX this year. Oh, yeah. But having those goalposts are good to keep you on track as well. So.
But do also understand that he's only 3 months away. There's only so much you can do in 3 months. You also have to have reasonable expectation.
Don't say, I leave it 2 months ago. I can get a lot done in one month. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, I saw a dude on TikTok and he was trying to lose weight. Aussie dude, big hairy bloke like myself. And he said he wanted to lose, I don't know what his goal was. And I'm just like, people think what I did was like ridiculous and mathematically impossible. He wanted to lose something ridiculous. I'm like, you can't do that. Like, you can't put that pressure on yourself. Just say, I want to lose 4 kilos a week. Like, you just can't do that every week. You're going to kill yourself.
I'm going to give Hoggy an extra 30 seconds because I haven't seen his name before. Hoggy, Taylor Hogg, if you are here, comment, say something. Otherwise, we're going to respin it.
Because you do have that time limit on yourself, right? But if you go super hard and super restrict yourself, you will set yourself up to fail. It is very likely that you will crash harder. This is a sort of a general rule, right? When I wanted to be pretty for PAX, I made that decision in January. PAX was in October. Yeah. I had 10 months to achieve my goal. Don't get me wrong, I lost 30 kilos in that 10 months. However, there were ups, there were downs. It was never. It was like I never had a consistent weight loss every week. It went down, but it had little hills and bumps. So with that in mind, know that it's only 3 months away, but don't expect that you're going to hit 100 kilos in 3 months.
Oh, Tyler Loud.
Also, hey, go! So unless you start like removing limbs, you got to
And that's that triathlon I was training for like last year, whenever with it last year. There's no one, I'm going to do it. I was chatting with my friend who we were organising it with last year, and we both had fallen out of training a bit, and we were like, oh, there's one at the end of the year, and I'm like, I don't want to put the pressure on myself for the end of the year. I know I've got to drop some weight, and I've got to get my fitness back, and I've got to do a whole bunch of different things. So I said to him, look, I think the best thing for us is to set it for April next year, and then we have 11 months to get where we want to get our fitness where we want to get, so we can compete at a level that we're going to be happy with competing. So now I've got that as a goalpost now. So April next year, I want to be actually doing what I was supposed to do last year. So that'll be good for me to get a bit of focus there and not want to pass out 2 seconds off the start line. So that'll be good. But yeah, you got to give yourself time to do these things. Like, it's taking you a lot of time to put stack weight on. It's going to take you time to get where you want to get. Tyler is here, so here we go. Let's spin.
And I think that's one of the other things as well. Is
Sorry, Bitson.
That's right. No, because people want the results fast because they're sick of being fat and they want it to go away quickly. Yeah. But that's just not how it works. Tyler. Let's get loud. Tyler loud.
Yeah. Tyler, Fat Guy Army member, really good having you here, man. Congratulations on spinning the wheel. Let's hopefully get you something good. Yeah.
Let's spin that wheel for Tyler Loud. Tyler Loud.
I spun that extra hard.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez up in this bitch.
Oh, 2 maintenance packs. There's another maintenance pack right there.
Boom.
Congratulations, Tyler Loud.
There we go.
Winning a maintenance pack that is 2 bags of shake and 1 box of man bars. Congratulations. Lloyd will be in touch with you to get your information.
Send me a PM if you can, Mr. Tyler Loud.
Hot.
Tyler Loud.
Not a saucy PM.
Loud. I'm going to think of that every time.
Wow.
We'll be doing another spin, guys, a little bit later, so stick around. You've got to be here to win.
Yeah.
Or should we do one right now? No, okay, we'll do one later.
No, calm down, Jude.
We got time.
Got to keep you on your toes. Yeah, so if you got any questions, anything, let us know. Hit us up.
Morning's got a question.
What do we got?
What are you training towards at the moment?
This is that was responding to Dale.
Someone else, or is
that
this
was Dale asked me if I was doing the Husky try, and that's the one at the end of the year. No, the Wollongong try, April next year. Dale's into triathlons now; he's loving it. What are you training towards at the moment? That's a very good question from Morny. What are you training towards at the moment?
I'm training to get into a wrestling ring.
Oh, KY wrestling?
Sure, why not? No. So yeah, as I just as I think I've said it here before. So my goal for the year was, because now that I've lost the weight, now I want to have, the reason I returned to skateboarding last year was now that I have more control of my body, I want to do that. And for me, the next thing is, I want to get to a fitness place where I can get into a local wrestling ring for a local promotion, and I can get bumped into the ground and not die, or
by a blubber.
Oh yeah, it's me versus the clubber. That's the plan. Or jokingly, like, I'll take a chair or something. Just like I have no idea, but like I think it would be. I think that's a silly enough goal to be a good laugh, I think.
Ryan, when you do get to your wrestling fitness, right, I want to be your first like battle, and I'm going to be like full like Nacho Libre and have like the tights on with like just a yellow beak mask and call myself the Blubber.
Benson, can I be your pallbearer?
My wings like this.
You can be my pallbearer.
Or your the guy with the megaphone. Who was he? The Nasty Boys dude. Who was the Nasty Boys? The guy with the megaphone. The Nasty Boys' manager. Oh,
I'm thinking of Jimmy Hart, who was the mouth from the south for.
That was Jimmy Hart. Yeah, that was Jimmy Hart. Yeah. There's a question. Warren says, thinking about signing up for the push-up challenge, though I ain't a fan of push-ups. Warren, I did that last year and the year before. If you're a big dude, seriously do it. Set yourself. You can do a team thing, so you can set like you and 9 other guys can do the allotment for the day. You can do like 10 each, 20 each, whatever you want to do. But the first year I did it on knees only. I started on knees only and I could do it in, say, 10 rep sets, knees only. And then you slowly progress. You slowly get progress. And then by the end of whenever I was doing them, I could do like 20 like proper push-ups. So really recommend the push up for something challenge, whatever it is. It's a really good
Warren
challenge.
Parry was just talking about that. Warren Parry, the man shake twerker. You may recognize him from a few of the commercials, and he's always dancing around. Warren, good seeing you, buddy. He just said that he was thinking of getting onto the push-up challenge.
That's why I said that.
Yeah. Oh, that is why you.
That's why I was responding to that comment. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying, you think.
I thought you just mentioned it. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I said
thought it
no.
was
Warren just mentioned that. Yeah.
Oh.
Are you playing?
Yeah,
Are you playing
help if I
PlayStation there, Ash? Or
No, I was actually replying to Jamie Imlack,
Alright.
who said he's just lost 25 kilos. He's fat Taz Slim, otherwise known as. So it's congratulations, my dude. That's amazing.
yeah, push up for better. That's it, Warren. Yeah, push up for better, mate. It's a really good cause. Get some mates involved. Get a team thing going. Just don't go with a team that's you're gonna have someone do all the push-ups first thing in the morning, and then your team can't do anymore. So get a team of like 5 blokes, and you just say we're gonna do a fifth of them each day ourselves, and then you just it's really good, worthwhile. Yeah.
Jess ripping into me. It's just like having Tim here.
Pay attention, Ash. Hello, McFly. Think, McFly. Think. What are you trying out for anything, Lloyd? Are you or just general fitness? Or?
Now I was hoping to do the there's a big walk, the Oxfam walk, which I think that was meant to happen in March, but I think it's happening in October. So I was planning on doing that. I've been having a lot of troubles with my feet lately. So I've actually booked in to get those looked at because I'm having lots of dramas with the old feet, which has also been causing a bit of depression as well. So I'm just kind of giving myself a bit of a break, just trying to not put too much pressure on myself and just kind of just take it easy.
My brain, when you have him looked at, you'll go into the place. He's like, "Hi, these are my feet." And he's like, "Nice." And then,
Hello there.
And that's the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
They stink. There's nothing I can do for them. They're dead. I'm pretty sure they're dead. They reek. What's going on with your feet?
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've had troubles with my feet ever since I was a little kid. I've got massive, big, broad feet, and always had
At
dramas.
least now you can see them, can't you?
I can see them. Yeah.
I have real
I can even
flat
touch them.
feet.
I can touch them.
So I have real flat feet, and that was like one of the first things I did when I started this journey was to get proper shoes and like orthotics and stuff. Because like it kicked my ass. Like it was just horrid.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen out there, like if you got a shoe recommendation, put it in here because like seriously,
Because Ash is sponsored by the Gel Kayano.
I would love to be. Fuck yeah, because like the Gel Kayano, like I seriously was started walking in like old DC skate shoes, right? That I wore.
Nothing wrong with that, buddy.
I love them. I love them. Don't get me wrong, but they're not supportive in the slightest. And here I am, like 160 kilos, fat as shit, just like sweating. And then like in my half-hour walk, I come back, my back is killing me. It's just enough to make you go like, never again. And then like literally, like it's like flicking a switch. I got a pair of Gel Kayanos. I got them from a Rebel Store outlet, right? For like, it was still pretty pricey. It was $160, but still it was an outlet. And it was like flicking a switch. My back pain went away just like that. And I felt like I could walk longer now. And it's just amazing the difference it makes. So Gel Kayanos, they're my favorites. I'm currently wearing the GT 2008s. Don't rate them as much as the Gel Kayanos. But Asics.
Did you boys find that when you first started walking, that first week, your back and just everything was killing?
My shins. My shins were killing me.
Sucks.
Well, you're similar to Ash. I was walking in Vans. And Vans have even less support than the fucking DCs because I've worn DC since I was 14, and then and I split and I was walking past the skate shop and I found purple Vans. It's like I must buy them, and so I did, and they blew apart my. I was like, and then it turns out they really hurt. They are not good for walking.
Yeah.
Imagine this poor bloke at skate shop, sir. Could you please stop flapping your arms so I can?
I was like, but I want the purple ones. Oh my god. So then I bought like these, shoes that were cool, like nice walking shoes. And then in 6 months, I had to buy new ones because my feet got thinner, so they didn't fit right anymore. That was the bitch.
Oh, here's a comment and a half. Looking to lose weight as I lost my wife to cancer 6 years ago, and I've let myself go. Sorry to hear, man. Condolences.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I have high blood pressure, anxiety, and depression, and looking to start the Man Shake, guys. Well, Darren, congratulations on wanting to, make a change and get started, mate. And, nothing we say or do can take away from the loss that you've experienced. But what you can do is move your life forward in a positive direction. And getting on the Manshake, mate, you've got this community of blokes behind you that will help you every step of the way. So jump on the Manshakers Facebook page if you haven't already. We're here to help you, Darren. So if you have any questions, mate, ask him.
And you'll come to learn that there is an beautiful synergy between your physical health and your mental health. Mm-hmm. So as you start, getting better and becoming more active, you will feel better, and it certainly won't alleviate your depression or anxiety, but it will certainly help. Take that firsthand as myself, who I have my own mental health challenges, and I'm a mental health worker. So that's literally my job. So so you will see an improvement. Just by making the choice that you have and stepping up and be like, you know what, I'm going to give this a red hot go. That is already a step in the right
direction. Let's give Darren
a
spin of the wheel.
Fuck
Darren, give him a spin. I'm going to say, Darren, I don't know what you're going through. I lost my father. It'll be 6 years this September to lung cancer. So I can sympathize somewhat with what you're sort of going through. Very different scenarios and situations, but I was always a big guy, and I lost him. And I never chatted to anyone about it, really, besides my wife. I fell into not like depression, but I feel like inside I was depressed. I felt adrift. I felt alone. If it wasn't for my family that got me through it, then I don't know what would have happened. Having said all that, you getting yourself healthy is going to let you see some sort of light at the end of this tunnel, because the darkness will disappear. I know with time it doesn't get easier, but it gets less intense. I will say it gets less intense, and the moments are less frequent. So GG for realizing that you need to do something about it. Get yourself healthy. And mate, if you need anything, you feel free to reach out to me, any of the boys here. We've got your back, and we're going to give you a spin of the wheel. So here you go.
All right.
Let's kick that journey off.
Let's spin this wheel, yeah?
Spin that bitch. What a spin off!
You won an ultimate weight loss pack, mate. Congratulations, dude. That's brilliant.
So crazy. Look at that. I missed it. It was so quick. It was the lightning fast spin. It was so quick.
Yeah.
Wow. I missed that. The frame rate must have dropped.
Yeah, I spun it so damn hard.
Frames, man. NBN.
Space and time. And then it calls, and I call it an Ashley James Rosenbridge. And that's what happened.
That's crazy. I just missed it completely.
Yeah, hit up Lloyd Bond. He just replied to your comment, and we'll make sure that you get some credits for that one. But in fairness, everyone else that's still here, we're still going to give away another one later, like another spin later. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. So like Ryan was saying, I think a lot of people, our physical appearance does affect how we feel about ourselves. Obviously, they're all interconnected, and you will feel better about yourself. As you see progress.
So you are spot on. How you see yourself will certainly help as you start to see it coming. Like, you will have that sense of achievement that will increase your confidence. But just in terms of your actual chemical body response, by increasing physical activity, it will help. Help your depression, help your anxiety, as it releases serotonin and all those those feel good chemicals that help alleviate, that help lessen some of those mental health hurdles. But yeah, Jared's spot on. You'll look good, you'll feel good. It's a fucking win, man.
Yeah, and the rewards you get too. I chat about it too on one of the episodes I did. A lot of the rewards people see are like fitting into clothes and fitting into this, but there's so many rewards that you get that you don't even think about when you start losing weight. They don't even cross your mind that this would be a reward. And then the moment comes and you think, shit, look at that. Like, I've done this. Oh, I've had that reward based on me losing weight and feeling better about myself. And so there's so many surprises along the way. So the numbers on the scales are just one little thing, one little reward that you get. There's so much more out there that, like getting in a plane and having the seatbelt actually fit you rather than having to get an extender. being able to buy clothes that you want to buy without having to go to
off
the tent
rack.
shop.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many rewards out there. Not passing out when you're
I
tying your
saw a
shoelace.
Mandalorian jumper the other day. I saw like walking past EB and something caught my eyes. There was a Mandalorian jumper that like was like facing out of the store. I'm just like, do I dare? And I literally just walked in there and I was looking at the sizes that went, of course they had like excessive amount of smalls, mediums. They had like 2 extra larges and like a large. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll try the extra large on. And it fit awesomely. And it was like, it wasn't swimming. It was like a loose fit. I like loose fit hoodies. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this. And I walked out of that shop. I'm just like, I cannot believe I just did that. I saw something from across the fucking, like the shop. I was like, I want it. And then just went and bought it. Not worried about the size.
I envisioned you with your wallet just piffing it at the lady at the counter.
Yeah.
Take my money.
I said, this is the best jumper I've ever seen. She goes, is it the best jumper you ever bought? I'm like,
Damn, that's a good salesman. Yes.
Good job.
But yeah, so I had a weird situation, right? So as I discussed last week, my grandfather had passed and we had his memorial on Friday. So I went to my dad's with suit in hand. However, when we opened the suit bag, I realized I didn't pack any pants. So I had a suit jacket, I had a little handkerchief, I had a shirt, but no pants. In that moment, my dad goes, "Shit, try this suit on." Fit instantly, no issue. That's like, if you want to talk about non-scale victory, no, I wouldn't have fit into that suit. Like I would have had to get like a custom-y large suit. He's like, here's a random suit that I have. You want to wear this? I'm like, yep. And it no issue at all. No. It's a good feeling.
Jesse in chat says, can go on rides at theme parks again. Looking forward to that. That's the thing. Looking forward to going on rides with my kids. Like there was years we go away every year at Christmas, and for years I couldn't go on rides. I was getting my mother or my wife to go on rides with the kids. Last time we went, like I was on rides with the kids, like just little things like that, where they don't say, "Sir, please, go wait over there, please."
Please, one at a time.
I'd love for someone to call me sir without adding "you're making a scene" at the end.
Simpsons.
What about you, Lloyd? Have you got a non-scale victory?
Yeah, probably clothing. Clothing wise, when I was first doing my my journey, I've said this in the past, but I went and bought a large button-up shirt. And like I was sitting at a 5XL when I was first starting my journey. So I had this large shirt and I said, when I get to the end of my journey, I want to fit into this shirt. And probably every couple of weeks I'd try it on and I'd get closer and closer to the point where I buttoned it up and looked in the mirror and went, fuck yeah. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we all do it for. We do it for the fuck yeah moments.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Put that on a fucking side of the Manshake packet. For the fuck yeah moments. Manshake.
Two things. So first, while we're on that topic, right? If you haven't got one of these guys, get like some sort of like pedometer, Fitbit, smartwatch, or something that measures your heart rate, right? One major thing that I noticed is that my resting heart rate when I was my fattest was anywhere between 90 and 100, beats a minute. And you can feel it like beating in your chest while you're sitting there, just like doing nothing, being fat, eating Pringles and Coke. And
How then Pringles, bud, eh?
Oh, so good, mate. I'll be there like watching like the Olympics with like Pringles falling out of my mouth, and some gymnast will like take a step after doing like a triple quadruple backflip and be like, loser. But anyway, so I noticed that over the course of the year that I lost like 50 odd kilos, my heart rate progressively, it just went lower and lower. My resting heart rate now is like 60, 65 beats a minute. And I calculated it, no word of a lie, it's like 20.5 million beats a minute a year. I have saved my heart in terms of like the less amount of beats it makes just from losing that weight. And when you think about your heart being a muscle, it only have a finite amount of beats until it just goes, no, I'm done. That could be a really big difference between you extending your life there. But I also want to read out a comment from John Mangos. He says, guys, I have high iron and I'm going to take a full bag of blood out on Wednesday. Sorry, guys, I have high iron, and I'm going to take a full bag of blood out on Wednesday.
I hope you're not doing it. I hope someone's helping you.
Yeah, yeah. Some guy in the alley.
Oh, I'm not a doctor.
The doctor I'm seeing is saying it's great. I'm on the shakes and they are working. Very low in iron and not a lot of Vit C. Thanks for making such a great product. Well, thank you for the compliment. We didn't make it, but we'll accept the thanks.
Did he say he was low on iron or high on iron?
He's high in iron.
High in iron.
He is very low on iron.
No, he's low on
high in
iron.
iron. The
High in
shakes are
iron,
low in iron, which is handy for him because if he has an increased iron diet, it's not good.
Yeah, see, I'm high. My mother has hemochromatosis, which means high in iron. That might be what. Sorry, I misplaced his name. That might be what he has as well. Hemochromatosis. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But I give blood every 3 months. I'm O negative. So if you can give blood out there, and if you're O negative especially, you're the universal donor. So go give blood if you can. My blood, I donated on Thursday, and I got an SMS yesterday saying my blood had already gone to Westmead to help save somebody's life. So if you can, donate blood, save a life. That's my little TED talk for this evening. Donate blood if you can. And it feels good. And
John
this is
says
the first...
that is what he has, so spot on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I've donated blood where the beep hasn't. Every time they have so much trouble finding my vein, and I persevere with it, I'd be a terrible junkie. And then this is the first time where my blood flow, it didn't beep. Usually it beeps going, pump harder, pump harder. I'll leave that alone. Anywho, this is the first time the machine didn't go meep, meep, meep. So it felt good.
I wonder what machine you're using, Jared. Because pump harder. Meep, meep.
Beep, boop, beep, pump harder.
Oh, Gary G's had 6 transfusions. Thanks to everyone who donates. There you go. See, we're saving people's lives. We're helping Gary out. We're helping all the people out there. So if you can donate, go donate. Like it's not. You get a free sandwich and you get a bottle of water and you feel good. So why not?
Dope's a sandwich. Get in there.
They're the best sandwich. I had a roast beef and relish sandwich. It was fantastic. The old volunteer, the old very sweet old volunteer there was like, "Would you like it warmed up?" I said, "No, it's okay. I'll have it cold, thank you." She was like, "Okay." So sweet. So yeah,
that is a fuck yeah moment, Christopher.
Yeah. So very good. So if you're O negative squad out there, go donate, please. Every 3 months, get into it. Yeah.
What's the rules? What's the rule on like tattoos? How long has it been since you have tattoos?
You get a thing. I got to get a tattoo actually. You do get a thing saying, have you had a tattoo in the last? I think it's 6 months.
Oh, then
it might be 6 months. Yeah, I think it might be 6 months.
No,
so I'll have to tie my tattoo after next time I give blood or something. Then that way I'd only miss one thing. But the questions they ask you though, like if you're going to go give blood, prepare to be probed with the questions because they don't hold back. They hit you hard with every fucking question. Yeah, they want to know everything, which is fair. But the first time you go there, you're like, holy shit, look at these questions. Third time, fourth time, fifth time you're there, you're going, yep. I'm good. Let's go.
Have you farted 3 times since starting this form? Yes.
Yes, I have.
I farted 3 times since reading that sentence.
Oh, Jane stating that there is no fancy sandwiches at Maryborough. Can you confirm, Lloyd?
I haven't actually donated blood. Jane donates a lot of blood. But yeah, I haven't actually gone myself.
Not even voluntarily.
No. He was in Twilight. He did like Patterson bat bite on his neck.
Apparently there's no fancy sandwiches, but there is lots of biscuits and sweet treats.
If you want to go where there is fancy sandwiches, get out to Nepean Blood Bank. Go on Bat Street out at Penrith. They have plenty of sandwiches. Plenty of wraps.
Fair old drive to
the lovely old dear will either make you a smoothie or a thick shake if you would so please. They are very well stocked. Yes, so go out to Nepean and donate some blood out there. Other than that,
if you are in Maryborough and you're after some fancy sandwiches, go to the Maryborough Tracks Bar Cafe.
Yes.
You should do a deal with the blood bank, Lloyd. There's a deal to be done there.
There's a demand. At least one person wants sandwiches.
We don't make sandwiches, all right?
What the fuck, Lloyd?
What?
Not yet.
Okay, Jared.
Not yet. All right.
We get asked all the time, excuse me, do you make sandwiches? We don't make sandwiches.
You're a cafe. How do you not make sandwiches?
Not every cafe makes bloody sandwiches, Christ.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. That's the definition of
that's coffee and sandwich and cake.
We don't make sandwiches. There's no bloody money in sandwiches nowadays. Seriously.
Tell him Jert said you'd give you the blood needle. Love that. All right, we're drawing another winner.
Let's do it.
We're drawing another winner.
Fuck off with the
Maddie
sandwich.
Leonard. Good evening, gents. Good evening to you, Maddie, with 2 Y's and 2 T's.
I like it. I like it. And this was a comment probably
I
about.
think that's
a
correctly
minute ago.
pronounced. Matt, hey.
Oh, I like
The
that.
extra Y adds that flair
Wait,
to it.
Is that time the time of his comment, or is that the time of the draw?
That's the time of the draw.
Okay, yeah. So he says, "Good evening." It might have been early, but Maddie, if you're still here, you got a minute, starting from now.
Go,
What are you
Matt,
up to this?
hey.
What are you up to this week, Lloyd? What's going on this week, buddy?
Preparing myself for Mother's Day slaughter on
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah, Mother's
Some
Day.
sandwiches.
We have
He
so many
sacrifices
people.
mums to Mother's Day. No, it's
We have so many people booked in for breakfast and lunch. It is ridiculous. Other
sandwiches.
than that,
Yes,
my
have you
son
got cucumber
started-
sandwiches, Lloyd? Cucumber sandwiches for the
Cucumber
mothers?
sandwiches. If we do high tea or any functions, we'll make some ribbon sandwiches. We'll cut
Perfect.
the crusts off them
Delightful.
and make them delicious.
They'll be like,
But
"These
for day to
sandwiches are
day,
so
we don't make sandwiches. We do things like focaccias and things like that. We'll put a bit of sandwich press, but we don't make sandwiches. We don't make them on the spot. We make fucking delicious food. If you're gonna have a sandwich, stay at home, make a sandwich.
I
Don't go to a cafe. Don't go to a cafe and order a sandwich.
What
Christ.
if I've caught a train like into Maryborough? I'm just like, you know what? I got off on the wrong stop, but I'm a bit hungry for a sandwich right now.
Well,
And
you've been
it's
on the
like-
train for 2 hours, Ash. I'm telling you this now. You're gonna want to eat something more than a fucking sandwich.
You don't want, you
What
don't
if,
have
what
something
if I
Lloyd's
left
had
on the
his
train and I
hands in.
made a nice little
Final
pack of
stop.
lunch and I left it on my bench? I'm sitting on that train for 2 hours being like, God damn it. I can't believe I left my lovely ham and cheese sandwich on the bench. And like now that I'm at Maryborough, I've reached my destination. Oh shit, yeah, a cafe. Well, that's a lovely looking bearded gentleman. He looks quite thin. Hello, Mr. Bearded Gentleman. I believe you have a lovely singing voice. Could you make me a nice ham and cheese sandwich? And you're like, no, we're not making me, mate.
Have you got bread? Yes. Have you got ham? Yes. Have you got cheese? Yes. Can you put it together?
No.
Nope.
I'll make you some bruschetta with some focaccia. That's all I got. Come stay. Maddie's not here, I don't think. Respin. You snooze, you lose. That's what you get.
Lose, you lose. Respin.
We're spinning again. What about you, Betson? What are you doing this week?
Not a whole lot. So yeah, so on Saturday, and Gotcha.
Lol.
Yeah, so on Saturday I did record episode 200 of my PlayStation podcast, which was awesome. So that did go up today. So obviously recording 201. My wife's friend has a wedding this week, so I'm going to a wedding at some point, which means I get to suit up again, hopefully with
Suit it
pants.
up. Beauty.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
pretty
is he?
quiet week.
Chris
Hold on.
Rook.
He's in the house. All right,
Yo.
Chris. Get in,
Congratulations,
bloody
Chris. You
spin time.
All right, let's spin this wheel.
See what we got. See what we got. This is a very long spin compared to the last one. I'm just saying. What have we got? Yellow.
Two
Two
bags.
bags. 2 bags of handshake.
2 bags of the manchake.
Flash warning. Flash warning. Chicago, you're out of there.
You're out here.
There we go. What about you, Ash? What are you doing this week?
This week, well, weigh in on Wednesday, the live Thursday is always work until the weekend, and a good friend of the Manshake, Mr. Stephen Singh, apparently is making his way up to Sydney to watch a footy game. I'm going to try to catch up with him, and I don't know, really, like Angela, it's a bit early in the week for my roster, so Ange will give me a roster of stuff that I need to do, no doubt. But when is Mother's Day? Is that this
It's
weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday the
Yeah,
9th.
so I've already given her my gift.
Is it the child itself? Like, here you go.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
I don't think putting a bow tie on yourself equates to a gift, Ash.
Oh no, it's a full necktie.
Oh, okay. Okay. That works.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably go out for lunch and do something for her. Like, I mean, I've asked her, what do you want to do? And she's like, it's not that easy. I'm like, what do you want to do? So,
Yeah, I asked my wife, and she's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Good, because we're not doing anything."
And you won't be disappointed.
Don't give me the choice.
You're not my mum.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it is Mother's Day. Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. So to all the mothers out there, to all the children out there, please treat your mother well on Mother's Day. Treat your wives well.
That's your mum's shit. Don't worry about it.
Sorry?
That's your mum's shit. Don't worry about it.
Unless you're emancipated from your mother, and then she's on her own. So there you go.
And you're having a fucking chill Sunday.
Go to the pub and have a few drinks.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Bring it down on that
Thanks,
one.
Ryan.
Everyone
Great.
has good mum experiences. Just saying.
I think a large majority of people out here did have a mother at some point. A vast
So
majority
your mother,
at some
your
point.
grandmother, or your mother-like figure
Mm.
in your life.
Yes, not your friend who you call a mother. Leave them out of it. There you go. What am I doing this week? I'm streaming Judgment this week, which is a Japanese game. If you know Yakuza, it's similar to that. It's more serious tone of Yakuza. I'm streaming that all week this week. And Saturday I'll be doing some drinks and playing some Wreckfest. So if you know Wreckfest and want to play, come into Twitch, have a few drinks. We're going to smash some Destruction Derby Saturday. So get on in. Other than that, Mother's Day, working. And that's it.
Brock's got my back. He goes, "Yeah, my mum's shit."
Jay Grice is saying surprise YouTube wedding will be a Mother's Day present. Yeah, not happening.
We have to get we all have to get ordained first online, and we're all four of us other ambassadors are going to officiate the wedding. We might get Lloyd to be the ring bearer or whatever they.
Wedding singer, Jude.
Wedding singer. Okay.
I want to be. Can I be the flower girl?
Your flower girl.
Yes.
We all know that there's like so many opportunities for things to go wrong at a wedding. To introduce it onto on Man Talk, like that's just a recipe for disaster. Like there, if it can go wrong, it will.
Can I be the Steve Buscemi to your wedding singer? Can I be Steve Buscemi in that? The creepy fucking.
Yeah. No, I want the guy. It's like
I'll be John Lovitz. I'll be John Lovitz. Try and find someone that can move and shake.
One of the guys from like old school or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
What song do they sing?
I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever.
Fucking.
I love how they're just looking at each other like, wait, did they just say that? Just keep dancing.
And I need you now tonight.
Now, speaking of songs, what are we singing, Lloyd? What are we singing?
This was a tough one. But I started learning Over the Rainbow, Somewhere Over the Rainbow on piano last night.
Oh.
I thought, actually,
I requested it all.
Okay, so is this...
I haven't actually played it on guitar before, so...
Is this going to be the Billy Thorpe version? Is it going to be the Big Hawaiian Easy version, or is it going to be the Judy Garland version?
It's going to be the Delicate Stone making it up on the spot version.
You know, with Over the Rainbow, I'm going to get personal. With Over the Rainbow, me and my wife were in Paris, and that song came on by Israel Kukuniwau. I can't know his name.
Yeah,
everyone knows the song. It's from 50 First Dates. Everyone knows the song. And that's the night when that song came on. I had a liter of beer. My wife had a really big glass of wine, and we said maybe we should start a family. And there you go. Here we are. My son is now turning. My son's now 9.
Family with the jet.
There you go.
Sad to hear that he died.
Yeah, big dude. See, like, oh man, talented dude.
Should have got on the man shake.
Oh, we should have shipped some over to
I love
Hawaii.
how that story was, I had a big beer, she had a big wine, so we sculled it and went to town.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, that song reminds me of Paris. The song reminds me of Paris and good vibes. I love that song. So I'm interested. I'm very excited to hear it. So let's go. Don't stuff it up, Lloyd. All right. Don't ruin memories for me.
Try not to. No guarantees.
You got to pull it off, mate.
That's what she said.
Jeez. We've just said it.
Can't start this up with "That's what she said."
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dream that you dare to dream really do come true. Ooh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. The birds fly, and birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Oh.
Hey, wow.
No,
Oh.
delicate.
Hey,
That's
Ash,
a great song. Yeah.
you want to start a family?
Ryan, I've already warmed up, mate. Yeah, you got T minus 40 seconds. Wait, hold on. Scratch
Look,
that.
look, it's all right. You know, if you don't show up, I'll start without you. I don't mind.
You
There
know,
you go.
you want a great version. You want a great version of something. Remember that TV show Scrubs?
Alright.
The lawyer Ted.
Yes.
Him and his band, the Blanks. If you want to
Yeah.
look it up on YouTube, the Blanks. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Oh,
Mm.
it's fantastic. Another guy who died singing that song.
Yeah, they
Maybe
passed-
he shouldn't sing that song.
He passed away a couple
They
of years
passed
ago,
away
didn't
because
he?
they were going to get him. They do a podcast. Zach Braff and Donald Faison on. What is it? Fake Doctors, Real Friends. If you like Scrubs, check it out. It's really good. And they said they were Chris Lloyd, who was Ted, was such a talented
Was it
dude
Sam-
and such a
Sam Lloyd?
Sam Lloyd. Sorry, Chris Lloyd.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of his Chris Lloyd, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Sam Lloyd, such a talented dude, funny, really artistic and talented, and they wanted to get him on the podcast, and he passed away before they could get him on. Like, it's just
Yeah.
sad.
Really sad is they said like goodbye to his fans, like from his hospital bed. Like it was his last video, like on his YouTube channel, and
Yeah.
it just like, oh, I was just so torn up. Like it was a very short and sweet video. You can tell he wasn't, trying to say, goodbye everyone. This is your last video because I'm going to cark it. But
No.
like, that's pretty
Knowing
much
that that's
it.
what it would become, yeah.
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 But yeah, it certainly is a beautiful rendition of the song. If you want to watch it on the episode, it's actually a really nice ending to the episode as well that it featured on. That was a great
No
show.
show has made me cry and laugh so hard in the same episode as Scrubs.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Such a good
what was
show.
it, the
Brendan
The-
Fraser episode.
Losing a
Oh my
Friend?
god,
Oh,
I can't
Fraser.
even watch it.
Yeah.
The bit where
Brendan
he's
Fraser.
chatting to him, and then Zach Braff's like, "Who you talking to?"
Who
And
do
he
you think
turns
you're
around.
talking to, right?
He turns around. He's not there. Oh, I just got goosebumps all over my body. That's such a good show. Season 9 doesn't exist though. Season
How I Met Your Mother, where Marshall's
Season 9
father
doesn't
passes away. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
That's rough.
yeah.
That's the topic for next week. Shows that make us laugh and cry.
Scrubs was so good. Oh, I love Scrubs. Such a good show.
I watched it again recently. It's all filmed in 4.3 though.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to get over that now. Like
I don't know what they haven't done. What they do with like Seinfeld's worked out this zoom now, so they've cropped it and done it 16 by
Yeah, but he
9.
cut off a bunch of side stuff and doesn't really
Yeah,
look so
but like the way they were sort of shot, do you missing that much
Oh,
really?
Jess Bruce, gotta watch Scrubs. It's so good.
What you need to
I-
do though is
the
you need to get the DVDs to watch it because the DVDs have the original music. All the music has changed because of digital rights management. and all that.
I'll lend
You
you
need
Really?
you need the DVDs. That's the only place
Lend
you
to the
can
box
get
set.
the original songs.
Yes.
Wow.
Same
'cause
as
I got
Charmed.
the original- I got the original
Charmed.
DVDs, but I
Yeah,
didn't know they
that's it.
changed the music.
That's the only place you can get them. You can't. Any streaming service doesn't have the original songs.
Really?
Really. So hold on to them.
What songs did they get rid of? Like, was
Heaps.
it like they
Heaps.
couldn't have gotten rid of the Fray? I've lost a friend.
No,
when,
Heaps
that
of
was
songs.
in there. Colin Hay's still in there.
Oh, Colin, that was a great.
They got rid of a few,
Oh,
like
can
a
you do
lot of
that
songs.
next week if we're going to talk TV? Can you?
Yes.
I can get to sleep.
Sleep.
Colin Hayes.
It is,
I can get to sleep.
Thinking about the implication.
You're diving into.
As long as you do like the diving in. You gotta go loud.
Lloyd doesn't know it. Do you know it, Lloyd?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a great. It was an awesome episode. Yeah.
Suddenly at night.
I didn't
love it.
like on how Scrubs, because it ended and then it End up coming
No,
back.
it didn't. It just ended. It just
They
ended.
don't think about Scrubs
That
Med
season
School.
two.
Don't
It just
think about
ended.
Yeah.
It just ended. There was no,
Oh,
season 8.
What a perfect
That's it.
ending where he's walking out the hallway.
Yeah, it was
and,
so good.
Like, it's just all the characters from the past show.
that. Fights
Oh,
so
fuck.
hard.
Oh,
Season 8.
super
That's
hard.
it.
Like full ugly cry. Look at the mirror, just like.
Hard, ugly cry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Scrubs is really good. Yeah,
So
check it out if you
before
haven't
we go,
already.
Darren just added probably something I've needed for a while is to have a good cry. That was what we played at my wife's funeral somewhere
Oh,
over the
Jesus.
rainbow. That was amazing, Lloyd. Thanks, mate.
No worries, mate.
Bang.
There you go. If you can, if you want to, Darren, if you want to see more of Lloyd's beautiful angelic singing, there's a little little name in the bottom of his box there, Delicate Stone. Check him out on Twitch. That's like a streaming platform, a lot like YouTube. Check that out. But also on YouTube, he has Delicate Stone as well. So check him out.
Yeah, just an app on your phone. Get an app, load up Twitch app, bang, done. Follow all of us on it. And Delicate streams, what are you saying, Wednesday? What other days are you streaming?
Wednesday and Friday.
Friday.
When the NBN isn't being poo.
And he'll chat. He chats to you. He sings some songs. He shows you some snacks. He just generally piss farts about. He does. You do?
Oh,
I tried.
yes.
Why?
No, I wasn't sure.
I can't get this.
No, sorry.
Well, don't check him out. He's an arsehole. Anyway, whatever you want to do, chat.
Just
I do.
bypass this channel completely. Just go
Thank
to
you
YouTube.
for being a
That
Forget
fat
what me and
guy.
Ash said. He's an
Just type
absolute.
in
He's
That space, fat space
he's
guy.
a.
I'm the only one there. Click subscribe.
So
yeah?
you can get him at those links, right? Oh, they've disappeared. Oh, okay. Well, there's not much we can do about that.
Feel free to join that fat guy army as well.
And you go join that fat guy army. That's it. If you're
I
interested in
appreciate Jeff
Go
using
follow the
sandwiches.
pop culturist.
sandwich.
Yes.
I heard my
there you
shit was going on.
I said go follow the pop culturist at Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and
Tubes,
Everything.
The
podcast services.
everywhere.
Do you have MySpace still? Pop culturist.
I think I still have a MySpace.
Oh,
I've never
going
logged
back
into
to
it like
MySpace.
1,000. I should
You
go
got
in there and
Geo.
just laugh at myself.
I
It'd be
found out
awesome.
today.
I can't wait to see full emo Ryan, like
I
the
can send you the photos. if you
awkward
want.
teenager emo. Like, oh,
Me
so
and
good. What was your
Mojo.
MySpace music playing? Because everyone had MySpace
Some
music.
emo shit. I don't know. I think it was him or Panic at the Disco or something.
Ah, nice.
Me and a member of the community, Mojo. Actually, I don't know his real name. Pray for Mojo. He was going to DM me his real name this week. I still haven't. I'm assuming I know who he is, but we were chatting the other night, and he said, "I know all these people based on their nicknames." But Mojo, we were chatting about ICQ numbers. If everyone out there remembers ICQ, mine was 4769454. Anywho, I searched today just to have a look. It still exists. Who knew? It's called ICQ now. It still exists.
Wow.
So if you got ICQ out there, ICQ represent. Anyway, it's still a thing.
Is it still the little flower?
I
Is
think
that
so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's so nice.
We should bring it back.
Bring it
Around.
I
We'll be
want
streaming next week on
Messenger
ICQ.
to
There
come
you go.
back, just like out of nostalgia.
ICQ was the bomb. It was, Amber. It was the bomb. I love that little
ASL.
ASL. That's it.
That.
That's it. You just lie the shit out of that. Anyway,
We're supposed to wrap up like 25 minutes.
yeah, we're going.
Oh.
We're out of here. See you next week. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
There, bang. ICQ.com. There you go. See you next week.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Bye.